directed by Miss Sarah Ruff. Thank you, Ms. Ruff. Please welcome Mr. Reid back to the stage.
To the Honorable Dr. Lawrence Feldman, Vice Chair, Miami-Dade County Public School Board, Dr. Alberto Carvalho, Superintendent of Schools, Ms. Valentina Brown, Deputy Superintendent, Ms. Barbara Mendizabal, South Region Superintendent, the Mays Alumni Association, and other distinguished platform guests, ladies and gentlemen, and finally, to the class of 2015. Good evening. I stand before you today to tell the story of the class of 2015 and ultimately the birth of Arthur and Polly Mays Conservatory of the Arts. You see, it's a story that few people know, and it's a story that's deeply rooted in the American dream. The creed of the American dream says that if you dream big, work hard, and do the right thing, you can live the dream. Well, ladies and gentlemen, let me be the first to tell you that the American dream is alive and well at Arthur and Polly Mays Conservatory of the Arts. About 4 years ago, on Saturday, August 22nd, 2010, at approximately 10 a.m., Ms. Valentina Brown paid a visit to Mays and told me that she had been discussing the possibility of Mays becoming a high school again with the Mays Alumni Association, school board member Dr. Feldman, and Dr. Carvalho. She asked me to write a research-based concept paper that shows how the arts has improved student achievement in schools across the country. My next directive was to sit down with Ms. Mendizabal and to design an arts curriculum based on an 8-period day that prepares students for 3 post-secondary options. Option number 1, preparation for college. Option number 2, preparation for work in the performing arts industry. And option number 3, a combination of preparation for both college and work and the performing arts industry. The final phase of the development of Mays Conservatory of the Arts was to secure a mega partnership to add to the instant credibility of our newly established school. As a proud alumnus of the University of Miami, I was able to secure a partnership through Dean Shelley Berg with the Frost School of Music at the University of Miami. This partnership, to this day, has added both resources and credibility to our program. On May 11, 2011, our school board, under the leadership of Vice Chair Dr. Lawrence Feldman and our superintendent, Dr. Alberto Carvalho, gave an opportunity to the Goulds community that led to the birth of Arthur and Polly Mays Conservatory of the Arts. On May 17th, 2011, 1 month after students had already been accepted to the magnet high schools of their choice, we began recruiting the class of 2015 from all the middle schools south of 152nd Avenue. At that time, recruiting these students, the class of 2015, was the most difficult professional task I ever had to do. I had nothing to sell. All I could sell is the future. It was 2011, so there was no general obligation bond yet, so I couldn't lie to them and tell them they're gonna get a brand new school. There were no major renovations to the building, so the school looked like Mays Middle School. And to top it off, all the high schools in the area became A schools, and they had great sports teams. So one time we were trying to recruit a student from Ammons, and he told me, quote, "So you're telling me I should decline my acceptance to Coral Reef to go to Mays Middle School?" I said, "Yeah." He politely laughed in my face, and he walked off with his friend. He was polite, though. I am proud to say that 56% of the class of 2015 attended Mays as a middle school student, and they are known as our Imperial Rams. Now, I don't blame the thousands, and I mean thousands of students who rejected us during the first year, 2011, because to speak quite frankly, they didn't have what it took to be a student at Mays Conservatory of the Arts. You see, all they could see was Mays Middle School and could not conceptualize the idea of Mays being a conservatory of the arts. You see, the one thing that separated those students from our students, the class of 2015, is vision. The class of 2015 had the vision to look beyond Mays Middle School and see Arthur and Polly Mays Conservatory of the Arts. Mr. John Skelly, former CEO of Pepsi and Apple Computers, said, and I quote, "The future belongs to those who see possibilities before they become obvious." 4 years ago, when the class of 2015 decided to attend Mays Conservatory of the Arts, they had the vision to see that in 2 years, Mays Conservatory of the Arts would be an A school. Okay, you can clap on that. 4 years ago, the class of 2015 had the vision to see that Mays Conservatory of the Arts would receive national recognition from the Magnet Schools of America for being a National School of Excellence in 2014 and a National School of Distinction in 2015. 4 years ago, the class of 2015 had the vision to see that Mays Conservatory of the Arts would prepare them to get accepted into 60 different colleges and universities across America and receive $1.2 million in scholarship offers. Not bad for a class of 74 students. Ladies and gentlemen, our graduates and the original settlers of the original 13 colonies of America have one thing in common, and that's vision. Vision is a skill that usually takes time and experience to develop. I find it to be incredible that 4 years ago, the class of 2015 had the same vision of what Mays Conservatory of the Arts would be that Dr. Feldman, Dr. Carvalho, Ms. Brown, and the Mays Alumni Association had with regards to the future of Mays. Graduates, I challenge you to focus on improving your vision. For the next phase of your life, sometimes your vision gets a little blurry. Here are 4 quick tips that can help you improve your vision for the next phase of your lives. Tip number 1 are remember. You must always remember your goals. Remember your purpose. Remember who you are. Remember, you are a graduate of Arthur and Polly Mays Conservatory of the Arts, and you are destined for greatness. When you keep your goals in front of you and you are constantly reminded of your dreams, you are less likely to falter on the path to success. Tip number 2, A for ask. Ask questions. If you don't know something, it's okay to ask questions. The French anthropologist and father of modern anthropology, Claude Lévi-Strauss, said this about asking questions. The wise man doesn't give the right answer. He poses the right questions. Tip number 3, M for morality. At all times, do the right thing for the right reasons. American writer Henry David Thoreau said, and I quote, "Aim above morality. Be not simply good, be good for something." The great pacifist Mahatma Gandhi stated, "Morality is the basis of things, and truth is the substance of all morality." Tip number 4, S, stay the course. During the next phase of your life, you'll face challenges that impair your vision. In times like these, you must stay on track. Or in the words of that old spiritual, hold on to God's unchanging hand when things get difficult. The bottom line is to never quit or never give up. When you take the first letter in each of these 4 tips, it spells the word RAMS. R, remember. A, ask questions. M, morality. S, stay the course. Use RAMS to maintain and improve your vision. So in conclusion, you, the class of 2015 of Arthur and Polly Mays Conservatory of the Arts, are visionaries, unlike any in Miami-Dade County Public Schools. Your vision enabled you to see the greatness of Mays long before anyone else. You saw that this school was going to earn an A in 2 years. You saw this school receiving national recognition from Magnet Schools of America, and you saw yourself 4 years ago receiving $1.2 million in scholarship offers and being accepted into 60 different universities that are outstanding in America. No matter what I do, no matter where I go in my career, the greatest highlight of my career will be your principal. Thank you. I love you all. Give back to the school.
Thank you, Mr. Reed. We will now have another musical selection from the Mays Concert Chorale, being directed by Ms. Roth.
It's really very simple.